My name is Lisa Stone.
And I'm Samantha Martin. Today we will be talking about John B. Watson and behaviorism. I will be playing the role of psychologist and a narrator.
I will also be playing the narrator.
And I am Sean Meyer. I'll be playing an unnamed role and the cameraman.
As we have mentioned before, we are explaining the view of John B. Watson and his behaviorism. So we are not saying that this is the right view and this is what you should follow. We're not pressuring you or anything. We're just explaining his ideas so that you can grasp the concept of behaviorism. I hope you learn a lot. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you and enjoy.
Now what do you see?
It kind of looks like a butterfly.
Okay. How does that make you feel?
It kind of makes me happy.
Okay.
Makes me feel good.
Now what do you see?
This is tough. That looks like two hunchback Notre Dames facing each other. Looks like.
Okay. How does that make you feel?
Like, I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
Okay.
I think I might have to watch it.
Well, thank you.
Once psychology was introduced, there were many ways to go about studying psychology, or the study of the mind. Psychoanalysis is a way of studying one's mind through interpretations, like the ink blots. Many psychology scenes seen in TVs and movies are usually psychoanalysis. Psychoanalysis was introduced by Sigmund Freud. There's also introspective, where a person studies his or her own minds through recording thoughts and emotions.
Are you serious? Why did you have to kiss that loser? Ah, man! I'm just angry right now. Ah!
However, other psychologists, such as John B. Watson, do not agree with this version of psychology.
This way of studying psychology never had the right to be called science. This is not real science. Science must be observable and measurable.
Watson criticized psychology harshly and suggested behaviorism.
Psychoanalysis is not reliable. Behaviorism is reliable.
Hey, I must ask you a question.
Yes.
So, what in the world is behaviorism?
Well, as the name itself reveals, it is the study of behavior. Psychology must be studied through observing behavior. You can observe behavior, you can measure behavior, and after you study behavior, you can predict behavior. Now that is a real way of studying psychology.
So, how does a behavior work?
A behavior is made of stimulus and response. This is often called classical conditioning. For example, if every time we met, I were to touch my mustache and fart, you hold your nose. Eventually, you would become conditioned to hold your nose every time I touch my mustache. This is because me touching my mustache is a stimulus, and you holding your nose will become a response. Once this is conditioned, it is classical conditioning. This is how a behavior is learned.
So, is there anything else you would like to say about behaviorism?
Let me remind you that behaviors are not influenced by nature or heredity. Heredity is important, but even you, since birth, have been nurtured.
Okay.
It means that since birth you have been learning your behaviors. So, you cannot blame your parents for your DNA for certain actions. However, if you have learned behaviors from your parents, then that's when you can blame your parents.
Oh, okay. Is that bad?
Now what does this look like to you?
I would have to say two camels spitting.
Okay.
You see, like, the spit coming out?
How does that make you feel?
That kind of grossed out a little bit.
Okay. And what do you see here?
Now that looks like
You can do it their way or my way. with behaviorism. Once psychology was introduced, there are many ways to go about studying psychology, or the study of mind. Hi, my name is Lisa Stone.
And I'm Samantha Martin. We're going today to talk about John B. Watson and behaviorism. I will be playing a narrator and the psychologist.
I'll also be playing the narrator.
And I'm Sean Meyer. I'll be playing a unnamed role and the cameraman.
As we have mentioned, we are...